He's hungry.
Yes, yes.
Are you guys ready
Right.
for Venom 2?
Is that him too? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That plant can wait.
Yes. Whoa.
Here we go.
Wow.
Welcome back, everyone. We're very excited to watch Venom 2.
Oh.
Let there be carnage.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Does that sound familiar at all? I think one of the characters at the end of the last movie said that.
Let there be
That's right.
carnage.
Yes,
That guy
yeah.
in the cage.
Yes. Wow.
Woody Harrelson, I love him so
Woody.
much, yeah.
Oh my God.
So let there be carnage. I mean,
Oh.
we don't know what that is. I kind of have a general idea, which I discussed before the last movie we watched, yeah.
Yeah.
But I know, like, some of the cartoons and stuff, there was a Carnage character, so I'm assuming that
Oh,
Is
okay.
that
Oh
him?
my God, his-
creature or person will be in this one.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey, oh
maybe
boy.
he controls it.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was pleasantly surprised with Venom. We really did enjoy that movie, and we all had a different perspective. I guess we all thought he was going to be very different, and but we like how he and Eddie really get along well, like
That's right, yes.
symbiote human. They just
Yes, he wants to stay on Earth.
That's
work
He
well
wants
together.
to Be
He
with
likes
his
to eat a
pal.
lot.
He likes to eat a lot, yeah.
He's so hungry.
Thank you, yes.
And poor Eddie has to
Yeah,
just deal with
yes,
it.
right.
Yeah, and
God.
they have a special match that's like perfect almost
Yes.
for them.
That's right,
He's
yeah.
a very
Perfect
good
host.
one, yeah.
That's right, yes.
He's a perfect host, and it makes him stronger, and they kind of communicate well, which is important.
Yeah.
And even Riot before was saying, oh, you have a good host or something. So I don't know if he can get better than Eddie Brock when it comes to Venom, but they're pretty good
I
with
guess so.
just the two of them.
Boy, what an ordeal he went through, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll see what he's going to do in this one. I mean, even though you have a big monster going around eating people, he was going
yeah.
after evil guys, and he ate that one guy at the end of
yeah.
Venom. So
Yes.
Oh my God.
yeah, but I guess that was it filled him up, and it's so gross too because Eddie is the host. So even though Venom is eating people, does that make Eddie a cannibal because he's actually devouring? And I don't think he's hungry after, right? Like Venom is
I
full,
don't
so
think
I
so.
don't think Eddie's hungry after that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Maybe he
Thank
doesn't really even
God.
think about it.
Yes.
So yeah, he just goes with the flow, and then can have tater tots now and again. What did he like last time? He liked certain things like
Oh,
that.
yes.
my
He
God.
liked
After
some kind of frozen potato thing. I don't
Yeah.
know what it was.
hmm Yeah, I mean,
Good choice.
Venom
Yeah.
being a symbiote like that, it's a very scary and very interesting alien.
Sure
Yeah.
is.
You know that you need something else to survive, but
sure.
man, you can survive a lot more than normal creatures if you have a good match or something. So it's pretty
Yeah.
interesting concept, you know.
Yeah, so once you get a good
Exactly.
host, you have to stick with it.
Mhm.
Really
Oh my
stick with
gosh.
it.
Yeah.
They're compatible.
I'm just throwing this out there. We're all blind to this movie, but a lot of our fans have been requesting us to watch the Venom series. So we're happy we saw the first movie, and we've been getting a lot of requests to watch this movie. So I know this is owned by Sony, and there's a lot of copyright, I don't want to say issues,
Conflicts.
but there's a lot of, I guess conflicts or complications there where they're trying to work out the kinks. But Sony owns Venom, and it's still Marvel. Then Disney owns a lot of Marvel too. So because of all the requests we're getting, it could just be simply, I know that Spider-Man No Way Home is going to be able to stream at some point soon, and we definitely want to see that. And yes, we are still blind to that, which I have to say I'm very impressed, and knock on wood, I really hope it stays that way because I've been really avoiding anything Spider-Man. I do go on TikTok now and again, and once in a blue moon I'll get something with Spider-Man. I'll quickly just like swipe by it because I'm like, oh God, but I haven't seen
yeah.
anything. But I am kind of wondering too, because we've been getting such high volume of requests for this movie that I'm like, well, does this have anything to do with the No Way Home movie?
Oh,
I don't know, or just because it's a Marvel movie we haven't seen yet. And
Yeah,
everyone's
and
getting excited
yeah.
about
The
Spider-Man.
trailers were saying, villains come back from all different multiverses, right? So it could be.
Maybe, yeah, because we
Who
did see
knows?
Doc Ock and Green Goblin, we know,
Mhm.
from the
Yeah.
trailers that we have seen. I mean, we didn't see any more recent trailers, and I think that was
Right.
just
That's
luck,
right, yeah.
or, maybe Disney and Sony are just really good at not showing any spoilers at all. just to
Sure,
keep
yeah.
it fresh for anyone who hasn't seen it.
Mhm.
So, anywho, I am
cool.
assuming certain people will be in it, but we still don't know for sure because we haven't had any confirmation. So, thank you guys for not spoiling anything for us.
Yes,
But
thank
with
you. Yep.
with Tobey Maguire, and I was just kind of curious on if anyone else, any other Spider-Mans were going to be in it. Like
Oh,
Andrew
my
Garfield.
Gosh,
Or
yeah.
I'm so
But-
excited to see
yeah, I'm
that.
very
Yeah,
excited to see
yeah.
it too. That's going to be a lot of fun. So, shall we just get into this movie?
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
And we're going to be watching on Amazon today. Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Ah!
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, no, no. God.
Look in the mirror.
Oh, he's
Look, look, look.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Thank you. What a dick.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
God, look at this, all that.
Wow, he has a great
Wow.
memory.
Look at-
Oh, I know this one. It's a tree. Bingo. Holy cow.
Wow, he really did his research. That's cool.
Thank you, Eddie Brock.
And Venom.
And Venom.
Be ours.
Oh, my
jeez.
goodness.
Oh, look, he said it before.
Oh, wow.
So eat those guys.
I can't. Sonny and Cher are best friends.
God.
Say ding, ding, ding.
Less of the old. I am 39.
And I am Barry Manilow.
Right.
Mrs. Cheng. No. Bad guy.
Yum. Yeah.
All right.
She did not know she needed our help. Eddie.
She's doing pretty good at her own.
God.
No, not at all. I'm just
Hanging out.
hanging around.
Yes.
That is the voice of a woman who just got brutally dumped.
She might have other news about him.
Boy,
I, for one, would not be inconsolable if Dan were to fall into traffic and lose his head.
With his head in his feet.
Is Venom with you?
He's dead.
I am. I'm playing dead right now. I'm going to make her cry now, Eddie. She will love it. Cry.
Be careful. Zigzag.
Oh,
Holy crap.
boy.
Don't worry, buddy. I will get you through this.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. Whoa.
He would never have pushed Grandma down a flight of stairs.
oh my God.
Yes, Mama, I'm a bad, bad boy.
Oh, the dog.
Every hero has an origin story.
Ew. Don't lick it. Ew, he is gonna lick it. Why?
Catch up.
Oh.
Ew.
This place is an all-you-can-eat buffet. Who's going to care? You suck. You suck.
Excuse me?
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
I
Nice to
don't have an
meet you.
explanation for that, I think.
You suck.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
watch out.
don't provoke. Venom. Oh, he
Ew.
bit you. Oh.
Ew.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no. Oh,
Ew, he eats everything.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's not good.
Oh, God. You thought your apartment was a wreck.
Oh, he's reading everything.
Not
Not
the
the TV.
$2,000 TV.
Oh, he's gonna go to that guy.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, his bike.
Oh, his bike.
Come on.
Sayonara.
Oh, look at you. Oh, that's not nice.
Poor girl.
Whoa.
Oh, my
look at-
God.
Ah.
Whoa,
Ew.
whoa, whoa.
Get out of there,
Get out
guys.
there. Wow.
Oh, this is so bad.
Whoa.
Just eat him. Yeah.
Whoa.
Like,
Just
holy
from that
crap.
one bite.
Is that what happens?
Don't move!
Don't move.
Oh, God.
I got a family.
He doesn't care.
Good.
Doesn't care.
Ew! I'll make it worse for you then. Ew! It's sick.
Oh, gross.
You rotten, burning hell.
He's just quoting. Like it's natural.
Yeah, right?
He needs to make up with Venom.
Oh my god, look at this apartment.
Oh, look at.
Come on, don't look at me like that. It was never gonna work out. All right?
Ask who it is.
He's here already.
New people.
Boy.
Oh, he killed someone? Oh, he's just killing people. Yep. No one cares.
Right?
Oh, what's he doing?
Eating something? Eating
He's killing people
someone's
with his
head?
tentacles. Don't let it go.
Let him go if you knew who
You were
it
lucky.
was.
That's right.
Yeah.
Great friendship.
Oh, God.
Wow, just because?
Oh, gee.
Why?
Your costume is amazing!
Thank you, one person. And I'm free!
You still have a
Oh,
host.
boy, watch out.
Drop the mic, yeah.
Oh, my God.
God,
I jumped in.
holy crap.
Oh,
my
God.
How sick.
Why are you doing
Oh.
Poor guy.
Holy crap, from the outside.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
Brutal.
Jesus Christ. Whoa.
Bringing it down.
destroyed everything.
That might bother him.
Yeah, because the vibration, just
Yeah.
the loud noise.
He's not-
Who said romance was dead?
It's like no problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, oh boy.
She'll help him. She likes him. They're like, oh shit. The most dangerous
the
person is gone.
How's he doing today?
No, he knows now.
Are there gonna be aliens again?
No, of course not.
I don't think.
Jinx.
I'd like to speak to him.
Let's go save that asshole. Okay,
Whoops.
not sorry.
Oh,
It wasn't me, that was the other guy.
Which hand? I have 100.
wow. Whoa.
He's gonna say, I know
Yeah,
you like to
that's
shoot. Ooh.
Wow, what a wedding.
Oh, shit.
Ghostly. This poor priest.
Just like that.
He has no idea.
Ugh.
Oh.
Death to you, father.
Yeah.
Not you, father.
Oh, no.
You.
Screaming.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's gonna
He's not
attack
gonna
her.
let-
Yep.
Whoa.
What the hell does he have coming out of him?
That's poor church.
Spears? What are they, bones? Ooh, that was quick.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
No, not father.
Oh, no.
No. No.
Say that
No!
Mary.
I still ate him.
What do they say?
No! Eye for an eye. No, no, no. Don't poke it in. Don't,
Ew,
don't.
ew,
Oh,
No.
sorry.
Oh, ow.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Ah.
I'll shut her up for good.
Holy crap.
Oh,
No
sorry.
way.
Yes.
The lethal
Protect her.
Yes. Whoa.
Oh, right in his hamstring.
So
Damn.
No, no.
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 He's letting her down gently.
Oh, it's gonna fall on her. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Nope.
Whoa.
Oh.
Come back.
Ew.
Ew, killing his young.
My son. Oh, sick.
Fuck this guy.
Oh, sick.
Whoa.
You take care too.
Oh,
That's nice.
I like you. Totally didn't need him though.
Does he have her power now? Her eye, his eye
Yeah.
is changing.
His eyes are.
How is that even possible?
Monsters.
Oh, nice. He's throwing the sand between his
Oh, he
toes.
wants his toes in the sand.
Oh, wow.
We will need a cape and a mask.
No.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Wow.
That was a good ending.
my
Yeah,
God.
Andy
Very
Serkis.
good, yes.
Fugitives.
Love him.
Ann and Dan are okay, too. So that's
That is good.
That's good.
I was so worried that Dan was going to die in this
Me
one.
too. I thought so, too.
I know. He was
Yeah.
so brave doing
Yeah,
that.
he sure
I
was.
was very
Yeah.
surprised. Lovely ink blocks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my gosh.
everything changed.
Yeah.
AKA Spider-Man.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh,
He
wow.
got to go.
Okay.
He's like, hello.
Dude, what are you doing in my room?
I don't know. Please don't call the cops.
Sorry, I drank a little bit, went the wrong
Oh,
room.
wait.
Crossover.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
I guess.
Well, that was a lot of fun. That was cool.
No, that was something else. Yeah.
So, just in case if there's another cutscene, I'll let it roll. But
Okay.
what did you guys think?
Oh, man. I
something
guess
else.
you're going on an adventure.
I think so. My God.
So,
Into
what
the
happened
city.
there? I mean, it looked like everything vibrated and changed.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
So
said
what
and
do you think
he
happened?
was giving him a dose of a fraction of all his memories.
Yeah.
he said that, yeah.
But how did everything change?
I don't know how everything
yeah.
changed.
Hmm.
And it was like mega. It was like
It was all- everything
out
changed,
exterior
yeah.
tue.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
everything.
Like
The guy
over
was
the
like, "Why are you
horizon.
in my room?" I mean, the whole
Maybe
look
time
of the room
travel.
changed.
Time.
Yeah, so multiverse. Woo!
Oh,
I think
yeah,
somehow he
that's
triggered
true,
the
yeah.
multiverse. I'm guessing Venom
Oh.
did that because it was a coincidence. He said, "Well,
Uh-huh.
let me show you a fraction of what I know,"
Oh,
and then
wow.
he didn't realize because even though he has all this knowledge, like I guess Venom doesn't even fully understand it. So he triggered something,
That's
or
right,
maybe
yeah.
that was when Sylvie actually opened up the multiverse, and then him doing that at the same moment opened or changed them or moved them over to this other multiverse,
jeez.
our main MCU verse, I guess.
Yeah.
That's it. They moved.
Yeah, that's awesome to see Tom Holland in this.
Oh,
I was
yes.
hoping
Wow,
to see
surprise.
something like that. I mean, it was brief, but it was something. So I'm
Oh,
sure
my gosh.
we're excited, but I'm sure a lot of fans were hoping for
Wow.
that since the start. So
Yeah,
Yeah, he
well,
can't
that's
just
good.
sit
My
on a
gosh.
beach
Yeah.
the rest of his days.
I really like Brock and Venom together. They really are such a
They're-
pair.
And they
Very good,
learned
yes.
that they need each other.
That's right.
You know, they really did. Especially
That's
to,
right.
to fight off Carnage.
Oh, Carnage.
Yeah.
He was Carnage, all right.
And I feel bad for Cletus, what he went through in his childhood, and that's why he killed his grandmother and his
Oh, yeah.
and
That's
his
messed
mother,
up. I mean, holy
because they
crap.
were abusing him.
Okay.
That's what he says.
Yeah, I mean, the
that's
animation there
sad.
was actually kind of cool. It kind of reminded me of this band called the Gorillas. They used to have, or Gorillas, and they had that kind of animation style in the early on videos. But yeah, like I really enjoyed that animation, and it was just so creepy to me. Like it really,
Oh, yeah.
it was like the style was just perfect for his story. And I mean, he is a killer and bad upbringing, but holy crap, he was able to murder people as a
Oh,
kid.
sure
Like he went
is.
through a lot to be
Wow.
able to do that, and you know, he's a terrible person. He really
Yeah,
is. I
yeah.
mean, he had a sad upbringing, but still, like,
It
he's
was
a bad
terrible.
killer.
And
Terrible,
yeah, and that's the only way he could express his feelings, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But he really wanted a friend in Brock, which
That's what he
is
said.
I actually did feel bad for him there, too. Like,
Yeah.
that's all he wanted out of that.
wow,
But
yeah.
it's so funny with Venom, too, because he does have serious moments, but I love it when Brock is actually having a good moment with, I don't want to say good, but, you know, he's having a moment with Cletus, and then Venom's just like, F this!
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's like you
That
denied
was
heads,
bad.
like
That
actual
was
human heads
fast.
from me for
Yeah.
too long.
My God.
Yes, you did say I could eat everybody.
Yeah, so we had this character Carnage, and again, I've heard of
yeah.
Carnage. I think I've seen him in cartoons in the past, and I didn't know he was going to be fully red. I thought he had like accents of red or veins that are red throughout him or something,
gosh.
but yeah, that was pretty intimidating. And
It was, even for Venom. Venom's like, oh crap.
Yeah.
He's the red one.
And that's
bad.
interesting because, yes, he's an alien and we know nothing about his anything. I mean, we know that he is an alien. He needs a human host or some kind of host that matches him to survive. And that's why him and Eddie are so good together. But he actually made a son in a way, like you said, father. And he made a stronger version of himself. And he didn't have any help. It was just him doing it. And so that opens up a lot of questions where how weak, I guess, is that, where Venom, you don't want people to get rid of him, but if the knowledge is, like, if people realize that, oh, if someone just bites Venom, you're going to have, like, so many other Carnages, can I say that? Carnage. But plural Carnage, because you're going to, just one bite, he can keep growing these red ones, maybe.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And that can go way out of control.
And it's
so
gonna
I didn't
just
realize it was
go
that
right-
easy.
Yeah, and the Carnage, I guess, is they really want to get to Venom, so that's the one good thing, that he can try to lure them to him. But, Eddie shouldn't have gotten so close to Cletus to begin with. I mean, it was his day he was going to be executed.
Yeah.
The cop said 10 feet away from the cage.
I know, and that was totally a lure, like, come on.
And the cop was right there. He should have said, no, you don't get so close.
And Venom even warned him and said, it's not a good idea for you to go. You really shouldn't go. But Venom was the one who lost it. He got really aggravated. He's like, no, you can't insult us. And but yeah, like, that wasn't good. But that is a big weakness if and dangerous. If people just bite Venom, then that's going to spread out of control. And who knows, maybe Carnage was just special. Like, the symbiotes have their own personality with or without their host. So maybe because Carnage was so young and grew out of, because he was just a little itty bitty little thing,
yes.
a little piece of Venom that grew inside Cletus, that I was like, well, maybe it, grew with his personality and his memories and stuff that made him more evil.
It
but
exasperated into this.
But then we did see Riot, who was also an evil creature, So I don't know, but if they're all like that, that's really not good.
That's right.
That's really bad.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But I really do like the idea of Venom, and it's so great to see him as like a vigilante kind of thing, where he really loves
lethal
Eddie.
protector.
And he wants to be the lethal protector, right? And he wants to help people. He wants to eat a lot of brains and stuff, and that's the compromise.
Yeah,
but
he can't just have chicken.
Oh, God, yeah. And he actually likes his chickens, too, the ones that they have.
I don't like her voice, Francis's voice at all. Screeching and all. No,
neither did Venom. Really.
And I didn't really think about that until the first time she screamed in the car. And I was like, oh, God, right? I mean, that's going to be really bad for, her relationship. But, Carnage is going to go after her. So that was fun to see. Like, there was a conflict there. And Carnage, it wasn't just about the DNA or not having the perfect match of mixing in both alien and human. But their personalities didn't clash at all either. Like, he didn't really care at all about Cletus, and definitely not about Francis.
Definitely, no.
So that was bad.
Didn't.
Yeah.
That is one thing I am happy about, too, that Carnage was not a good match with Cletus. I mean, I really thought, wow, what are the odds? He bites him, and then he gets his power, and he gets a more powerful alien.
Yes, and if they were a good match, they would have been much stronger.
Yeah, and they would have definitely killed Venom and Eddie. And that was also a good scene where we saw the teamwork of Dan holding on to Anne, and then Venom
wasn't that great?
Them,
he was like,
going
whoa!
into Eddie. Yeah, so totally saving his friend. He went all the way through the humans and went to Eddie and saved him when he landed. Although if he did land, maybe he could still, crawl into him and heal him or whatever. But then you see Cletus fall, hit hard, and his symbiote didn't even give a crap, He just started crawling to him afterwards, but he didn't even bother. He's like, I'll probably just heal you after. And then Venom eating his own son. I know it's different, but still. Well, that's different, but I mean, like, relationship-wise.
Yeah, and then you have Eddie in there as well. He's like, oh boy, this
didn't taste good.
Okay, this is
stepping it up. Yeah, it didn't taste good.
Yeah, he likes human brains. Gross.
Okay.
But, Cletus and Francis' story, that was sad, too. I mean, they were in this, St. Estes,
that's right.
place, and they were just two kids. They were in love, and that was his only bright side. It was just Francis, and she was taken away.
Yeah, I want to say it's tragic in a way because it's nice that they found each other, but at the same time it was still like really bad.
Oh, it was
we don't
toxic,
even know exactly
yeah.
what she did anyways, but yeah, it's pretty bad to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a good sequel. I really did enjoy it. It flew by pretty fast.
That's right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that poor cop, we don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, with the blue eyes. It was just like Frances, her eyes. So
yeah, that one eye that was taken out.
That's right.
So how did he even get that? It's not like he bit her. Now that's going to be a thing because of the other physically biting Venom.
I looked at you, that's it.
But she stabbed him. How the heck? Because she yelled and it absorbed into his cranium. I don't know.
I don't know.
So that's
but
not
she did
be
touch
good.
him. She did touch his eye. She really pushed in there. So maybe it went into like his optical nerves or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
And you said monsters.
Download by accident. Whoopsie.
Because she did have a power. That's why they were initially going to take her away from.
And then she was getting more powerful too, and she probably didn't even get the extent of that.
Maybe I'll have to shoot
she's
now.
been caged up for a while. I'm kind of thinking now that it makes me sad because now that cop, he's gonna, I just automatically assume he won't be able to control it and he might end up being evil.
Most likely.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with that. But that is
what I think too.
surprising to see. And what a way that she died. Had the bell just go on her.
I know.
That's right. My gosh.
Yeah.
Sick. Hopefully it was fast. Not just arms getting cut off. Gross. And I will say that I definitely enjoy the design of the symbiotes of Venom and Carnage.
Oh, yeah, because it was almost like he was throwing darts at some point, like parts of his, I don't know, bones. I was thinking, I was like, what is he doing? Like, so sharp and... Yeah,
just like the first movie when they were fighting and they would solidify their, arms or
and make like armor and,
axes, knives, all kinds of stuff.
Weaponry.
It's very dangerous. It's not only do you have this evil flesh-looking monster with big teeth, it's like he can form into anything and make weapons really fast.
And a great big long tongue.
Oh yeah, that's so weird, but that's his trademark, right? That big tongue. So like that one poor guy, oh my god, there's so many bad deaths, but with Carnage going after that guard, and he's like, I have a family, and he just like stabs him to death with his tongue down his throat. I'm like, oh, that's sick. Oh, I'm gonna make you die even worse.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, I love the designs of the symbiotes, and I think like the animation's really well done there. It's so creepy, and Carnage looked different. He was like longer, just like more tentacles coming out of his arm or his back all the time, and angular, like his face was more narrow, and I felt like his teeth were sharper, and he would elongate his face more when he roared. We would see that with Venom sometimes, but I saw that more with Carnage.
Yes.
So. Yeah, pretty intimidating, very scary, and I'm curious if they're going to have more symbiotes show up. Like the first one, those were all destroyed, right? And I mean, they had Riot, and they were going to bring others over, and then they probably had other ones there. Yeah, they had them in the lab. So I wonder if there's any others left over, or if Venom's just going to be the only one on Earth.
Yeah,
and bites him.
And Eddie knows because of the bite that happened. And that cop in that room, when it did happen, he's gone because of just the destruction of what, Carnage did. But I think he's the only one that knows. So at least he knows how it happened.
Yeah. And it sounds like he's in the MCU now, so that's going to be exciting to see. Like,
I guess so.
Is he going to be in No Way Home? Please don't tell us, but we are very curious, and I'm kind of assuming he is, because like I said before, we've been getting a lot of requests to watch this before No Way Home, so sometimes that happens when we watch a series, just because you want us to finish it up before a new something comes out, but I kind of thought, well, maybe they'll actually tie this in some way. But I wasn't sure how they would do that because you have a very different story, and how smart to just kind of like restart, have them just jump to a different timeline or whatever in the multiverse and just have a clean slate of like, oh, okay, we're just in MCU now. So then there's no like question if there's alternate things that happened in the first movie or something. It just works out very well, But yeah, that'll be interesting if he meets up with Peter Parker.
I think he will. He's very determined, I'm sure.
And I know that's probably for the fans, but I always, like we saw in the old Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire, that Venom has always been attracted to Peter Parker, probably because from what I remember is there'd probably be like the perfect host for each other, like perfect mesh. But here he's looking at the screen like he just knows, not just seeing Tom Holland's face or Peter Parker's face. How would he be attracted to him like that? Like there's no smell, there's no physical closeness to be like, ooh, yeah, no, he's perfect for me or something. So he just sees his face and he's just like, ooh. So I know that's just a fan thing to kind of connect the dots, but so I think maybe that's why he's so attracted to Peter Parker.
Man.
I think so. Yeah, so until next time, guys. So thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thank you.
We enjoyed the movie. Love the banter with Eddie and Venom. That's always so much fun.
And I even loved with Anne. Anne was great. She was more in tune with Venom and kind of like poo-pooing her fiance, you know, like, come on, you know, this is...
Yeah, that was good.
That's good.
And one thing that I'm happy they didn't do, I'm happy Dan survived. He was a good guy in the first one. He's a good guy here. And she was very supportive as well to her ex. She really cared, and he didn't get in the way of that or was like jealous or anything. It didn't get really weird. Sometimes, you know, the hugging, whatever, but that's because Venom was transferring. And they always cared for each other. But I'm so happy Dan didn't die to make it easy to be like, oh, he's out of the picture. And then she gets back together with Eddie. Like, it's sad, but I feel like that's more realistic to be like, okay, and it's nice that they both care for Eddie and vice versa.
Yes.
Just Venom accepts Dan.
And and Dan was a little bit more annoying this time, but it was understandable. You know, he's like, okay, not again, you know, not aliens, you know, come on.
Yeah, and he didn't have much in this movie as he did in the first one either. But yeah, I agree. But I'm glad he survived and he was still good.
And, especially when he got shoved in the trunk and everything.
Yeah, he was very lucky to survive that.
Yeah.
But Eddie and Venom are just perfect together. I think they're so funny. I'm like, who would have thought that you have this huge, scary monster
on the beach?
I love that. He's so in tune with it. Like, they're just such a pair, you know?
And yet he's trying to make him breakfast and trying to make him feel better, and he's like ruining the apartment.
He's almost like a big kid, almost.
That's right.
You know, he's just immature in a
like,
way.
Whatever,
he's so
do
smart,
what you want.
but he's like immature. I don't know how else. I'm like, I know he's so smart, but he's like naive too. It's weird. Yeah, but I think that's fun. Definitely entertaining.
And Sonny and Cher are in greener grass. They're in their own little hideaway, away from the apartment.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.